Are we on?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot of Thunder for the Halloween edition with your boy 6ix9ine. Get it, baby. Skull Gang. And we're here with the returning guests back from the last episode, the unofficial Juquera Queen this time, the angel, the gorgeous Clara.
Hola.
And we're here to her right, the handyman woman herself, the yogis of the yogi, Vanessa Nessa Palacio.
Hello.
She's back and come back from the other side now to my left, the Natalia Perez. She's a military armed force. She has her gun. Pull it out. Show them what you're working with.
Watch out. Oh, hold on.
Put the safety on.
Yeah, you want to kill somebody. Oh, shit. Me, Stug, and Natalia. She got the black with her. And we are here with Trinity from the Matrix.
That's me.
Me, Stug, she's back here. She might get a little tempted because Natalia got a gun now. I don't know. You got to watch out what she's doing.
I don't want to pull mine out. Mine's a little more,
It's a
intimidating.
little out there.
It's a little scary.
Guys, so actually, you know what? These glasses look better on you this time around opposed to the other ones where you have not dropped the episode yet, where you had the little miniature ones and you look like the little mice from the Three Mice. You're my mice. Vanessa was roasting her shit.
Yeah, it was actually really funny.
So for Halloween, guys, you guys will be seeing this on the 31st. Let's start the mood right before our trick-or-treating. Let's get this shot in. Get it, baby.
Cheers.
Michelle, don't drop this one. Hey, salud.
Cheers.
Hey. Me and Vanessa would take a half of one. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see here that Vanessa likes dressing up. I like dressing up. Obviously, as you guys can tell, Michelle is one of my favorites, but Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I love dressing up. I have been going off for Halloween for a long time now. I've been Lil Wayne. I have been Kanye. I've been 6ix9ine. I have been Gold Dust. I'm sure you guys remember this at Saints, actually, our senior year. Well, my senior year. When I was the banana and Dolan was the gorilla. And he was chasing up and down the street.
Oh my God, yes, I do remember that.
And we were supposed to get in trouble, but Mr. Solomon was like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this shit's funny. You guys are not even getting in trouble for this.
No, why would you get in trouble? I think that was absolutely great.
Because we weren't looking when we were like crossing the street, we were like running up and down the street, and he's like, this is like a safety hazard, and we don't want people like promoting this for like underclassmen and shit.
No, I thought it was genius. That was so funny. I do remember that.
Thank you.
You
So
guys killed it.
thank you. Yeah, so I can see that Vanessa likes dressing up. Do you like dressing up for Halloween? Is that one of your,
I do. I like to wear, if I could, I'd wear a wig, and sometimes I like to do like matching costumes with friends. But I'd rather buy like an actual costume than create my own, because I feel like I can't put an image together, so I just like to have something already pieced together.
How about you, Michelle? To throw it back, since you guys are sisters and twins, as everyone knows at this point.
I'm just a procrastinator, so I feel like I always be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be sexy Buzz Lightyear, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, and then I end up looking through my wardrobe trying to figure out an outfit, and I try to match Vanessa, but this year I slacked. Last year we were actually the Double Mint Twins.
Well, that's funny. I've never really seen twins do that.
Yeah.
So
it was hard, but we tried our best.
as you guys, you guys said matching costumes of Vanessa. So do you guys? I'm assuming you guys must do the twin thing often, or was that a thing when you guys were younger, where your parents always like? I know the address you guys are saying, but for Halloween, were you guys like twin 1 and twin 2, or were you guys doing matching costumes all the time?
No, we actually used to always.
Ourselves.
Yeah, my mom would ask us. Yeah, my mom would ask us, "What do you want to be?" And I was one year I was like, an old school like disco dancer, and Michelle was like a fucking witch. It was like
I was the pink Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, she was a pink Power Ranger one year, and I was like a witch one year, and.
So where the hell? So your parents love dressing you up every other time.
Yeah.
You guys shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
For Halloween, where it's a typical all right, let's do this.
And
She's like, no.
No, they were like, you guys, you can be whatever you want. Like, if you want it to be something, then I got to be it. It didn't have to be like we had to match.
That's the one day that I have to shave off Michelle's head. They're like, we can tell you guys apart. It's good. I don't need the difference this time.
I feel like I should just do that for Halloween, just for one time. Just be identical twins, but I have like a shaved patch.
So you're saying, you are Trinity. So why you said you've been slacking. So what made you want pick Trinity of all people? Are you even a Matrix fan?
No, I'm not. Actually.
Wow, so you're a fraud.
Put her on blast.
I've never watched The Matrix. I just know The Matrix for like leather.
Right.
Oh.
And
so I know your Pornhub history.
my secret fantasy is like to always be like a dominatrix. Like I would love.
Honestly,
like
if you take off those glasses, you wouldn't even be Trinity.
I'm low key a dominatrix.
She's just dominatrix.
Wait, but what's your dom name?
All right, guys, be right back. We got something to attend to. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Trust me.
BRB. What is the dominatrix name? Like I don't even know
something.
Oh, it's Mister?
Mistress.
Oh, Mistress.
Yes. You're Mister.
You're Mister.
You're a man now.
I'm Mr. Daddy. That's what you're talking about.
Fuck me like your daddy.
Well, I heard when you're a dominatrix, you have to be like rough, right? So,
Yeah.
So like a guy, like I would be like, I would just want to be like, you're nothing. You will never amount to anything. Kiss my feet. You low life.
Which one?
You worthless pig.
Which what? Which one?
Which foot?
Both at the same time.
I got a big mouth, so let's do it. And the power technology, you guys didn't even notice that we were gone. But we've been gone for like 2 hours. We took like 8 shots. We from some Henny White. We're getting real down and dirty into the Halloween. We're raging right now. Let's get it, baby. Skull Gang. And let's continue this party up right now. Let's take a shot to continue this Halloween vibes and the spooky vibes up.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Salud.
Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat, baby. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. I thought Vanessa was about to kill that. I'm waiting for. Oh, she almost did. She almost did.
I almost did look at his brother.
Let me know. We'll finish the next one. I'll give you that look. So yeah, we're talking about costumes and shit like that. So these are your guys' costumes for this Halloween.
Yeah, this is one of them.
One of them. Oh, one of them. So
gotta have
you're
options.
swaggy out. So this is gonna be Halloween. So you don't have to worry about people knowing what you're doing. So at this point, so what do you have lined up for the weekend?
All right. So today's Thursday. I have the handy girl outfit on, but I have a speed racer costume and an astronaut costume that I'm going to be wearing. And me and Michelle are actually going to Austin, Texas this weekend. We're going to go fuck shit up in Austin.
Yeah.
Hope you will probably see it on my story before you see it on this podcast.
100% you are.
So I'll try to make like a highlight for the people who watch this podcast, and then you guys can go back and watch my highlights of me and Michelle fucking shit up in Austin.
You know what you can? Hey, part 2. You know what you can do? You can send me that reel. I'll put it right when you said that. I'll put it.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
So here we are fucking shit up in Austin.
Hey, and Michelle, you can seeing in the future. That's gonna be a topic of the podcast too.
I know, because it
So
hasn't
seeing in
happened yet.
Yeah, seeing in the future. So what are you seeing right here underneath you? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing just a lot of athletes. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
What you say? A lot of what?
A lot of athletes.
Athletes. Oh, I mean they
Keep me
you
out of it.
You
I don't want to run messy, but
get those Mavericks athletes. Get Luka Doncic.
Isn't there the World Series?
Yes, I heard like the World Series
Oh, yeah,
is
it's
in
in
Houston.
Houston. That's
We're only
fucking
2
far.
hours away. We were gonna go drive over to Houston on Saturday night.
That
And
kid,
just
there's actually a kid from classical on the team.
yes, I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah.
He plays for the Astros, right?
Yeah, my brother knows him actually. Yes, but
That's
yes. So
insane.
a lot of
Get him
athletes.
on the podcast.
Oh, good. A lot of athletes in your future. So what you're taking some shots. You're drinking. You're
Yes.
partying.
Yeah.
That's what I see down here.
Shots of the shots. I see handy woman belligerent
Oh,
in a toilet, just straight.
Oh,
was she hooking up with Neo that
maybe in a
night?
bush.
Was she hooking up with Neo?
No.
You don't even know what Neo is, you fucking fraud.
Neo?
He's the main guy in the Matrix.
Oh, they're talking about Neo the singer.
You guys.
I see you're hooking up with
Young Neo.
Young Neo.
yeah. Neo like
The guy in the Matrix. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. Ooh, Keanu, are you watching? Are we on?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Power Thunder, the Halloween official edition here. You guys might see another one in the next couple of weeks coming on. That was meant to be the Halloween edition, but we kind of got freaky. You guys will enjoy that one. But right now, it's going to be the Halloween edition one with your boy, 6ix9ine Edge Get It Baby Skull Gang. And to my right, starting off with the handyman woman herself, the yogis of the yogi, Vanessa Palacio.
What's up? What's up?
And to her left, the angel, the gorgeous, unofficial Hooketta queen of the EG Pot of Thunder, Clara.
Hi.
And to my left, Meech L Love, the trinity of the matrix of the EG Pod. Esh, get it.
Hello.
And to her left, the Natalia Perez, the Monopoly View, the military cop who doesn't have cuffs.
I'm not a military cop. I'm just military.
So let's get straight into it. So what's some of your favorite costumes you've done in the past?
I did Tupac one year.
Oh, I love that.
Cute.
Yeah, I
Very
did Tupac one year, and I did J-Lo like last year.
I love it.
Classic.
Which J-Lo?
I'm Real Video with Dragon Ball.
Yes. Love it.
How about you, Mish? What's your favorite costumes you've done before?
I think when I was a pink Power Ranger back in the day, when I was like 13.
Oh, if we're talking back in the day, I was
Yeah.
Esmeralda from Notre Dame.
Oh,
I don't know how that looks
the
like, to
Hunchback
be
of Notre
honest.
Dame.
yeah.
The little gypsy.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
cute.
Yeah,
She's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You had your hair curly and stuff.
I had my hair curly. I had the little
Love that.
tambourine.
Yep,
It was not cute.
Full line.
How about you, Clara? You said you were in suspense. So what's your favorite one?
Okay, so this is my favorite and my worst costume because, so let me just tell you what it was first. It was Catwoman, like the Michelle Pfeiffer full latex bodysuit, everything. So sexy. My ass was bussin', okay?
How old are you?
This was last year.
Oh, okay. So I can make a comment then. All right, cool. So where's the picture?
So I put this shit on. I was feeling myself, but bro, last year, I don't know if you guys remember, it was so fucking rainy. And
Yeah, it
muggy
was.
and
You remember
hot.
that?
Yeah.
Bro,
Dang.
whenever I had to go to the bathroom, I literally needed to bring a fucking team with me to peel this shit off of my skin. Like, it was just disgusting.
Where did you go? What was your Halloween plans?
I hopped around like a few different parties.
Okay.
But like, bro, I ended up I stopped drinking for that night just to avoid going to the bathroom and taking off this fucking bodysuit because it was
it's the
so hard to
worst.
take.
It doesn't stop.
It
though.
zipped up all the way through the back, and it was just a mission and a half to take this shit off.
I was looking.
Yeah,
She had the
but
same
it was
problem.
a sexy ass costume, my Catwoman. But yeah,
Do you have pictures?
I do. Not on my phone, but there are pictures. But I look miserable the whole time because I was just so fucking hot, not having fun. It was just awful.
I was gonna say
experience.
send
You're
it, put
over
it. Here,
it.
but
I was,
never mind.
it was awful. Costume went to waste. It was a good costume. It was like a cosplay one too. Like that shit was expensive.
Interesting. How about you, Vanessa?
I would probably say I was probably when I was like a dancer, like in the 80s. I had like this fake afro. I tucked my hair in with bobby pins, and then I had this big curly blonde afro with like these little circular glasses and like this one piece or two piece that had like sunflowers and rainbows on it, and with like flare on the pants and flare on the shirts. That was my favorite costume, and I was probably like 13 years old.
Cute.
That's cute. It's cute.
Yeah, I felt like it all tied in, like the wig, the costume. I did everything on there, and that was probably one of my favorites. I can't think of another one that stood out to me that strong.
Yeah, and then my favorite had to be probably when I was Wayne. I was Wayne for one year.
Yeah.
And then
You were all the good rappers.
yeah, I was Wayne, and then I was Gold Dust, for my favorite one. It was crazy. I hooked up with some girl, and there's no way she knew how I looked like because I was wearing makeup, like hardcore makeup, and it's getting the crazy like Halloween story. So like, I was at URI, and I was just like we were vibing, whatever. You know, it was a crazy ass like URI party, and some girl was like grabbed me and started making out with me, and I was like, what? There's no way you know how I look like. 'Cause there's no way. It's going to be here in this video right here. There's no way you can see how I look. I could be some ugly ass motherfucker with like terrible acne or something. You have no idea and you're just making out with me. Like, it was cool with me, but I mean, you know, God bless those type of girls because it was a vibe. But like, yeah, have you guys ever had some crazy like Halloween like party stories like in our, I mean, I guess it can be younger, but like college, high school parties or anything like that where like you have some crazy ass vibes coming through?
1 year actually, I was Mia Wallace from Pulp Fiction. I don't know if you guys know. Like,
Of course.
movie. And I was like at a house party, and this guy, like this random like white guy, walks up to me. He was like, "Do you want a line of coke?" And I was like, "What?" I was mad offended. I was like, "How fucking dare you ask me to do that shit?"
Yes,
I
roll that
was
shit
younger.
up.
I was I was younger, and I was just like, "What the fuck, ew! Like, why the fuck is he asking me this?" And I gave him the most like stank attitude, and he felt so shitty after. He was like, "I was asking you because of your costume, because you're Mia Wallace, and she does coke in the movie." I was like, "Oh."
And you felt like
I
a
felt so
douche.
bad because I was such a bitch to him. Like, I was so offended that he asked. I thought he was literally asking me that. But yeah,
That makes
I mean, it's not that crazy, but
that's a cool story, I guess, because you're like, this motherfucker.
I was like,
How
ew, don't just
dare
randomly walk up to me and ask me to that, like, do that. Like, what the fuck?
And this guy's like, I don't know. I mean,
It was lit.
it was lit.
He's like, aren't you Mia Wallace? I was like, oh, I get it.
Like, right.
I get
Yeah,
it.
but doesn't mean you have to like embody her every fucking decision.
Right?
She's also like an actress. Like she was
Yeah.
faking it.
Like, I just wanted to wear the cute outfit and wig.
No, for sure.
Have you guys have you had a crazy story?
During Halloween, I'm trying to think what I did last year Halloween.
She's like, I will call you on Monday to put this in because we're going to Austin. We got some crazy stories over the weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Michelle might hook up with a basketball player or a MLB player, so I don't know.
Damn.
Is that what was said?
It was in the previous
She's
podcast.
all of a sudden forgot.
I don't recall. Amnesia.
I plead the fifth.
I played the fifth.
So no crazy Halloween stories in your end?
No. Can you think of any? Michelle usually spends every Halloween with me for the most part.
Yeah. Nope. Nothing crazy. Nothing. to
No,
the point-
there's been Halloweens where we stayed home.
Yeah. I
I
think.
say we've just given out candy at the door. We've
Yeah,
never
just
done
trick.
it.
Yeah, trick or treating. You know what? There was this one time which I regret, and I still think about till this day. 1 year, me and my friends from Pawtucket, me and my friends wanted to do hoodlum stuff.
I know what you're gonna say. I hate this.
I know, I hate this story too, but
Ratchet as fuck.
I didn't do it. I
did not
personally.
partake in it.
I didn't partake.
I was
but
just in the car.
the people that did wait in the car, because what happened was we were walking around trick-or-treating, and some of the people that we were with at the time went around smashing other people's car windows
And mailboxes.
and mailboxes,
And we were in a car at one point.
oh, were we? Okay, I don't remember that part. I just remember
Ratchet as fuck.
I know. We were so ratchet, and like they
Was
literally
nuts.
were going around on the east side of Pawtucket just smashing people's
Yeah, it was
car windows,
nuts.
like loud, to the point where the car alarms would go off and we would just run. And they did it maybe to like at least, I'm not kidding, like 10 cars.
So when you're in that situation, are you like, oh, this is cool? You feel bad or
No, it
what?
was-
I
felt
was
bad.
Yeah, we felt bad. I was like terrified. I
we
was-
were. If anything, we were saying to cut it out, and they didn't really listen.
Yeah, and then the one guy who saw it kept following us. He's like, I'm gonna keep following you guys till I get the cops to come here. And then at one point we all like met up in a little huddle and we're like, all right guys, on the count of 3 we're gonna go run from all the different directions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then we all we bolted all different directions. Me and my little brother ran the same direction. I made sure to hold on to him because he was like fucking 5 at the time. But here bringing him to this chaos. And then we all eventually met up at this.
And
Dunkin'
now he's in
Donuts.
jail. I don't know why.
Actually, no one is in jail from that story. Luckily, everyone has turned their life around.
Yeah, that's actually very much
Don't worry about it.
So we're good. I'm good.
Cool.
It wasn't me.
How about you, Natalia?
I don't have any like crazy stories.
Yeah.
I was you're at home, you're passing out the candy, you're passing out the miniature Snickers.
I didn't pass out.
Those motherfuckers, how you feel about them? When I was younger, I'm like, you this motherfucker, this cheap bitch is gonna pass out miniature fucking Snickers.
I mean,
First
think
of
about
all,
the amount of candy they have to give out, though.
well, go big or go home.
Actually, Effie, matter of fact, don't you have miniature Snickers in your walkway
It's
when you
not
walk?
Halloween though. It's for like the summertime. And
The
I'm trying to be fucking
summertime.
nice.
That's for Halloween.
Are you putting candy out for Halloween?
No, I'm not gonna be
You're
here.
gonna be here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that person who puts a bowl out and that one motherfucker just takes
takes the
everything.
whole
bowl.
Yeah,
out.
no, fuck no.
There's always that one motherfucker, and if you are the parent of that motherfucker, raise your kid better.
Yeah.
Yeah, take one fucking miniature fucking Starburst and get the fuck out.
Maybe 2, but that's about it.
Yeah, like
Small packs.
yeah, like me right now. I'm passing out fucking 5 the flaming Cheetos to Vanessa. You, only a bag and get the fuck on. Passing your bandana actually,
Can't say no to flaming hot Cheetos.
and also Vanessa can't say no to a shot.
No, I can't.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
She's the only real one here.
Cheers. Ugh, God, that looks sick. I have I have liquid IVs at home, by the way.
I'm here too.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You
You're
want some?
prepared,
I'm always prepared. I'm always prepared.
as always.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the scary stories. So you guys have any paranormal
Yes.
Yeah, let's get into it. So paranormal activities, Halloween edition here. So to preface that, so do you guys you guys weren't here for this conversation, but I know Clara says that she does, Natalia does believe in spirits. Mm-hmm. So that's their answer. The twins. Vanessa first, since actually Michelle, since you're struggling. Michelle, do you believe in spirits? And
100%.
so you believe it, but Vanessa, how about you? You believe in spirits?
I do.
Yeah.
So I guess so. I didn't know because we were supposed to have somebody else on, but they canceled. Whatever. Should we have brought a Ouija board on? I'm like, I don't even know what a Ouija board
I said
is.
absolutely
No,
not.
I would never
Totally
play
not.
the Ouija board ever.
That's what I told him.
So who wants to lead off? Because I don't even know what a Ouija board is. I've always heard about it, but I genuinely
I mean,
don't
I can
know.
tell you my paranormal story and why I believe in spirits and ghosts, and it has a lot to do with my brother.
Oh, I love it. So let's get into it. Because I genuinely
It's
don't know
not
about
that it's not like super creepy, but it definitely is like, oh, that is kind of weird. So my brother was born with really, really bad asthma. He had asthma his whole entire childhood until he was like maybe 8 or 9 years old, and
Put it in her mouth.
it. I see her bending over. I'm like, you guys lift it up more. You guys lift it up more.
So he was super young, and we went to Colombia one year. And in Colombia, there's a lot of like holistic healing. There's priests who do healing and stuff like that. So we went to like a doctor up in the mountains, and they said, listen, you have to do this prayer, and you have to wear all white and say this prayer, all of you guys together, before you go to sleep. And it can only be used for, and by 4, it is my sister, my brother, myself, and my mom in the room.
Dad, get the fuck out.
Yeah, at the time my parents were separated, so my dad wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. So dad wasn't there,
Sorry.
but
Don't wash you.
so it was all of us had to wear white. So we wore white to sleep. So white gown, white white pajama set, whatever it was, white t-shirt, white shorts. We all wore all white. So the priest said, wear all white, say this prayer before bed, and your son will never have asthma again. And we did. We said the prayer. We wore all white. We fell asleep. And the next morning, from that day on, my brother, till this day, that was probably when he was like 6 or 7. He is 23 now, I believe. My brother has never had asthma or a cough or an asthma attack ever again in his
They were
life.
severe asthma attacks. Like they weren't
He
just
was
like,
bad. Like we rushed him to the hospital
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
He couldn't breathe. His throat was closing up. It wasn't like a mild like asthma inhaler. It was like he had the whole machine. Like he had if you know, back in the day there was a machine to treat your asthma. That machine itself didn't even do enough. He was rushed to the hospital at least, I don't know, like 6 to 8 times. And
That's
then
crazy.
we reached out to a priest and a saint. And yeah, we were all white. We said a prayer. And till this day, my brother has not coughed more than once in his life.
That's the good spirits for sure.
Yeah, it's the positive one for
Positive
sure. That doesn't
spirits.
scare me at all.
So when you're like, if you're believing in the positive spirits, let's start on the positive spirits. Do you guys have any other positive spirits stories here that you could think of?
I can't think of any.
So
right now.
I mean, so if you think about positive notions like that, you guys must believe in the negative spirits. Then there's no way if you can believe in positive and not believe in the opposite side of it.
Of course.
So I mean, do you guys have any stories with dealing with like the negatives or like the demons or anything like that?
No, I mean, I guess I have like not a positive but not a negative experience. Yeah. I guess when I was younger, I had to be like probably like 8 or 9. This is when I first moved to North Providence. Our house was literally like behind like the backyard there was like a cemetery.
I was just fucking talking about this with Lily today. I'm like, did you know? I think Natalia's house was haunted. I'm like, I don't know who told me this, but I swear to God, that's why they moved.
That's not
And-
why we moved.
Oh, I'm about to say, like
No,
has some-
that's not why we moved.
Oh, I was like, oh my
God.
like the one that
No.
they live right now. Like, no, not that one. The fucking previous one.
No. That's not why we moved.
Oh, but it was like somewhat haunted, right? Get to your story.
It
but-
wasn't like haunted, but like I guess I would see them. Like I would see like the spirits like that used to live in my
My
house.
bad. Yeah, I caught you off. Yeah, so you live.
So like I would see them. Like I personally would see them, and I would like tell my mom, and like I would like point them out, and like she'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah,
but like I would
you're
literally
seeing.
like see them, and like they didn't bother me or anything, but yeah, I
'Cause-
like had like those type of experiences.
Wasn't like back in the day? Was like on top of a cemetery or something like that?
No,
Near a cemetery or something.
it was
along those
literally
lines?
like the cemetery. Like here's my backyard, and the cemeteries are right there. Yeah.
So, but who knows? Back in the day, there could have been like even like because there is a cemetery like I think like 6 streets away from here, and I did like my extensive research on this before I bought this house. So it's not like old like back in the day. There's like cemeteries that weren't like historically like told to like the state or whatever like that. So like they could be like far along that line, and I was like, there's no way. Like there's like a certain like amount of feet you could like build houses from the back in the day. Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So I did my research, and this wasn't one of them. But like, if there's sometimes there's cemeteries that weren't like recorded to the state. So like you could buy a house that was previously on a cemetery you don't know of, and there's built a house on it. And I'm like, fuck no, I ain't buying a house with a fucking cemetery on it beforehand. Fuck no.
Terrifying.
That's
though.
like,
Yeah,
but
it's a
no,
little bit
the reason
much.
that we moved was because we never were there. Literally, like there was no point in having the house. I literally just went there to sleep, if that. I
Yeah.
always stayed at my grandparents' house. Like I literally was raised by my grandparents. Like the friends that I made were always from like Pawtucket.
Yeah, it's funny because Lily was
CF.
Lily's like, when the hell did Natalia live somewhere else? I'm like, no, it's the house living right now. It's the house that lived before. She's like, I never been there. I'm like, what? She's
She
like, I've never been
definitely
there.
has.
That's also I'm like, you've definitely
done.
been there.
But-
Either way, like the
Yeah.
point of being like she doesn't remember, but like But like, yeah. So like, the main question that to us, like, so what did you see? So like,
I
when you're seeing these paranormal
like right
entities.
now, like to this day, like I don't remember, but like I remember like telling my mom and describing them to her, like, oh, this is what I see, like this is like, you know what I mean? And then she's like, well, like, are they scary? Like, do they scare you? Like, I'm like, no, like it's fine. Like it wasn't anything that was like, I think maybe it was like people that may have lived there before, and then like their spirit just kind of like lingered.
So like were they like talking to you, or were they like?
I think I would just see them, and I'd be like, Mom, do you see them? And like,
so what are you seeing? Are you seeing like a human, or are you seeing like a ghost figure? Like, so what's that?
I feel like it was like a human because like I described them to it, but like
I feel
I
like it would
don't
be human.
like I don't remember it now. Like you know what I mean? I just remember that I told her the stories, and then like she's like, do you remember that like you told me this? And I'm like, ow.
So like, so would it be like you hanging out like your friend, or is like you can see like they're a ghostly figure? Like I don't. It's just
No, like literally look like I remember I told her that like once I literally just saw like shoes, like their feet, like they were just walking, and like she had like red heels on.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I give up.
If you guys have questions, feel free. I was leading these questions on.
Yeah,
I've never like.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I guess it wasn't scary to me. I think
Yeah.
I was like really young, because like I was like probably like 8.
You were more confused.
I was
than
more
scared.
confused.
Well,
than
they
scared.
say
I
when
feel
you're
you.
younger,
And
that
then
you're
when
more,
you're younger, you're more like
Honestly,
open to seeing things like
yeah.
that, because
100%.
your like brain is not
Right.
like at an adult stage, it's still
Right.
very
yeah,
like,
so
That
very
is-
young.
It's not trying to convince you that it's not real. It's
Yeah.
kind of just like accepting what it's seeing.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
Well, I was gonna say one time in Colombia, I'm pretty sure we watched someone get like rebuked from like the devil or something like that,
Oh,
like
yeah.
an
Like an
exorcism.
exorcist.
Yeah, we went to a mountain to go get blessed. I don't know. My mom is quite the
Again,
quite the
yeah.
woman.
This, oh no, this is all
That's just
Halloween.
Latina mom
This is
shit.
all Halloween.
yeah, and I
edition.
just feel
love
like
it.
they're very
Yeah.
more, like very in touch with like Mother
They're
Nature and
spiritual-
like
yeah,
spirituality and like
They definitely
curanderas
are.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's just
They
like
definitely are.
culturally.
Yeah.
Let's
thing.
get into the spiritual.
Oh, I do
culture
have
of
like
it.
a creepy actually story
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
but it wasn't
let's
for
do it.
Halloween.
Halloween edition. Let's get
It wasn't Halloween though.
Yeah.
I went to go get my.
Wait. You can just hold that thought.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
let Michelle finish her thought of the
yeah,
Colombia
yeah.
edition.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, we were up on the mountain and we went to a church on a hill on the mountain or whatever. And there was it was me, my sister, my little brother, my mom, and my aunt. And we walk in and it's literally just like a room along with a little waiting area. And we all gather into the little waiting area. And my brother and my sister and me and my mom and my aunt were just like off to the side, and we passed by this room. You kind of have to walk by it, a small room, and you see the priest along with the guy that they're treating for this exorcism, and this woman. They're like in the room, and the priest is holding the Bible up to the guy like this, like over his head, and the guy is just sitting on like almost like a hospital bed, almost like like one of those beds in the doctor's offices, and he's just rocking back and forth like this. He's like this 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, and he's just walking back and forth, and then the lady next to him is like holding his hand, and she has like her eyes like rolled all the way back, and she's just like she's like speaking gibberish, and the priest is just like demonio te demonio de afuera sálgate demonio, and he's just doing his thing, he's just fucking it up, and then he's fucking it up.
He's doing that whole exorcism, getting that evil spirit out of her.
Yeah, he
And Clara
is.
over her. She's like, "I take you. Come to me. Come to me."
Come to me, come. And that guy was creepy. So we passed by, and that's the first thing I saw. And then all of a sudden, like, he just stops counting, and he's just like, he just like falls or whatever it sounds. And the lady like faints. She's like, ah, and she's just like, she's like shaking her body like this, like as if she's like fighting something inside of her. And then
Are you dancing?
she's just shaking straight
That's
titties.
so weird.
Yeah.
And she's done, and the priest comes out, and he's just like, Father Nessa, blah, 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 Nessa, blah, blah. He just blesses us like 1 2 3 nothing, and then we leave for the day. And I asked my aunt, I was like, "Oh, Tia, what was wrong with him?" And she's like, "Oh, he had a stomach ache.
Classic.
I said, a
Yasha.
stomach ache of what?
Taco Bell.
Satan? Literally, yeah, Taco
Definitely
Bell.
not Taco Bell.
I know. She was like, oh, no. He, like in Spanish, she was just like, no, he just had a stomach ache. That was it. That was nothing. I was like, okay. I'm literally.
No, you're like, I've had my fair share of stuff.
I've watched horror movies since like the day I was born. Please.
Like I've seen The Exorcism.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. But yeah, that was like the creepiest encounter I've ever had. Other than like than a sleep paralysis. Other than that, I've always, that was definitely the scariest thing I've ever seen.
That's
so-
terrifying.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, these aren't Halloween, but it all has to do with paranormal, and paranormal is definitely Halloween, so it's all on topic. And Natalia had something on her mind, so like, what do you have to say, Natalia, to that? You had a story.
I did have a story. So you know how like you get your cards read or whatever.
Oh, we have not talked about that with the twins yet.
We didn't have
Only
that,
with
so-
only Clara, so we'll
Okay.
get their minds after
Yeah,
this.
we'll
but
pick
yeah,
up your heads about that. So I wanted to go get my Clara card because I was fucking bored. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like I actually just went to go get like Palo Santo, and then they asked me if like I wanted a reading. It was free, so I was like, bet, sure.
You might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah.
See what you guys gonna tell me. Girls, when I tell you that shit was so scary, like my heart was like, you go into the room and it's dark as hell. And like you see like the guy that's gonna like do the reading and stuff with like a bunch of candles or whatever. Like, oh well, you gotta bring you over here first so that like it's like I guess like their saint or like their like whoever they pray to, whatever.
Okay.
So like you go down these stairs and there's like a freaking casket. What? A casket, and then like in like the next to the casket's right here, and then next to the casket is like a little como like what is that thing that they like an altar. They have like an altar.
God, like a shrine.
Like a shrine, like an altar to like whoever like
They worship.
whoever they worship. It was like one of their like saints or whatever. So like
What
you
was
know.
it? It was a saint.
it was one of the saints. I don't remember
Okay.
which one it was, but whatever. You know, you
Say
do your,
F.
you know, you do your little thing right there, and then you go up and you talk to him, and like. But when I tell you like the ambiance and like just like the room felt like so heavy and like creepy, like I wanted to run out of there.
Right.
I was just like, hey, I'm never coming back here again. I'm gonna go buy my Palo
can't
Santo
do
elsewhere.
Where was
can't
that
do
again?
this.
In Providence?
Yeah, it was in Providence. It was
Oh,
scary. It was scary.
Providence
But
will
like,
do that to
yeah,
ya.
that shit was scary. I was like, yeah,
What was the
I just wanted Palo Santo.
Like I didn't ask for this.
yes. So let's get the handyman's opinion on this first. Do you guys believe in? Well, do you believe in like getting your cars read?
Yes. I mean, I do believe in some sort of faith and like higher power, so I don't feel like there's anything necessarily wrong. I know people who go to get their cards read religiously. They kind of go every few months. I feel like just the universe has a funny way of unfolding. So sometimes when you get your cards read, it's like these cards pop up for a reason. I don't know if it's spirits. I don't know if it's the universe. But sometimes a message comes to you in very interesting ways. So I accept them. I will say I would get my cards read. I would get my palms read. And I support them wholeheartedly.
So you say you support it wholeheartedly. So like, are you like following it by the book? So like to tell you, hey, Vanessa, you're talking to some kid. Hey, what's his name? Oh, it's Efren Greco. So they're talking. Oh, this is what he thinks. This is what he likes about you. This is what he's gonna do. This is about him. Are you like, damn, you're right. So I'm gonna follow this to the T. I'm gonna take what you're saying, whatever you're saying. Or are you like, you know what? I'm gonna come up with my own point of view on this.
I would definitely do a little bit of both. So I would kind of take into your consideration because probably maybe you know more than I did or I do.
You talking about the person reading your cards.
Yeah. So I would apply it towards my life, but to an extent. I'm not going to let it run my life, but I would apply it and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I actually have a client whose mother-in-law does that for a living, so I've just been waiting to go visit her because I'm so curious to see what would come out and what would be said. So
How about you, Mish Doug?
I've gotten my cards read before, and she had told me that I was gonna live in New York City designing shoes.
Oh yeah.
And she told me, you know what she told me? She said, I'm also seeing a little less of this. And she went over my face, and I was like, oh, a little less of what? And she's like, makeup. She's like, I need you to do less.
A bet.
And I was like, okay, you're coming for my makeup routine.
This bitch was reading you. Okay?
Yeah.
She was reading your cards.
I was the last one of the night, so she
Yeah.
probably half-assed it. But she was like, what are you studying in college? And I was like, at the time, I was studying.
You should know.
I know, right? I was like, because she had said, oh, I see you designing in New York City. Like, what are you studying in college? And I said, medical. I'm
She's
going
like,
to
"Get me
school
out of
to
it."
be, in medical imaging, like radiology. And she was just like, no, I see you in New York City designing shoes. And I was like,
what?
and till this day, I'm like, damn, am I really? First of all, I would never live in New York City. Okay, they're run by rats apparently. The town
Go
mayor
gang.
is literally run by rats. I don't know. But yeah, no, I wouldn't live in New York, and I don't think I could design shoes. First of all, I probably own only maybe 10 pairs of shoes. I mean,
Yeah, you
realistically,
don't
I
have
don't
much.
like to
You're
buy
not a big
shoes.
sneakerhead.
I'm not a big sneakerhead or heel head, whatever kind of shoe head ever. I don't wear wedges. The only thing I love to wear is literally slides and socks. I don't know why, but I'm addicted to just wearing slides and socks. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't believe her. So sorry,
She didn't
ladies
seem like the real
from
deal.
years ago.
So you're not into it at all.
Maybe it was just her.
Yeah, it could have been just her, but honestly, I'm not into it. I really don't. I feel like I'm the one in charge of my own life. Like, I don't really think you would know from a deck of cards what I'm in store for. I don't know. I mean, I would love to go though, because they low key hype you up too. I've gotten my cards read after that as well, and she was like, "Oh, I see 3 men in your life," and at the time I was taken, and I was like, "Oh, 3 men, that's tough," because I only have one.
You're like, damn, foursome?
I was like,
The
"Shit,
damn,
okay."
That was good.
She was like, "One with a beard, one without one."
Yo, I got a beard. What the fuck is that? What's going on here?
And I was like,
Go gang.
she was like, they're thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. I'm like, oh my, I'm thinking of all the bearded men, non-bearded men in my life. I'm like, damn, who is it? Next thing you know, my friend, she goes after me, and she tells me the bitch said the same thing to her. So, you know what? I'm just over it.
That's a
yeah,
bummer,
I'm
for
over
sure.
it. So, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like sometimes they just say the same things, but I'm going to tell you right now, that was what, maybe 4 years ago? Ain't no bearded man.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
Bearded
the real deal.
or no bearded. I got like in between bearded. No, like either fully or none.
Sorry, sis.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I got a beard. How about you, Clara? Do you believe in this shit or not? Do you believe in it or not? You said last time, we're here for the Halloween edition. Some people can tune into this one, not to the last one. So are you tuning in? Are you believing this? What's your thoughts on the card reads, your card being read, and what's your thoughts on, like, do you have any like paranormal like shit in your life?
I haven't really experienced any like paranormal shit, but I definitely do believe in like mediums and like people that have like a
calling.
like a sense, like an extra sense that not everybody has, like shit like that.
Sixth sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I will say, I know that there are, like Michelle experienced, some people that do cards and like they're not the real deal.
Yeah.
Like they're like, bro, she was completely
you can get
misguiding you.
There's a training course online you can
Yes.
take for that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's tough to believe everybody, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely believe people do have that gift. Not everybody. And if you truly do have that gift and you're helping people, great. But if not, don't fucking misguide
yourself.
people.
Yeah.
And tell them they're going to have like a fucking crazy ass
just
career
like-
in New York.
in New York.
As long as you're
Design.
giving your maximum effort, then it doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you work. But if you're not giving it your all, just find somewhere else to work. I'm not gonna force you to work somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
No, literally. I feel like she's just like, and you know the audacity. She's like, don't forget about me when you big in New York City. I'm not getting there. Okay, I wouldn't even know what to put on a shoe. I would just literally be like, I don't know, make it all white and all black. Damn, I don't know.
Black and white pandas.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not the
Damn,
panda-
I
panda
low-key
Air
invented those. Yeah, no.
But yeah.
Yeah, so at that point, I mean, I don't know. For me, I think people definitely have that gift, but it's like, who can tell that gift? I don't know. It's tough because like you definitely run into a bunch of bullshitters for sure.
Definitely.
And Brandon said on the podcast, I still have not released his podcast. It came out. We filmed it in July, but I've not released it. But he said that he went to someone in Providence. It was like out there. He said it was a lot of money, but he said that he went to them like 3 years ago, and this person said like everything that was gonna happen. Like he said that like this is before I opened up my own business. Like I opened up my business, and Brandon, like I came up, and this person said that what I was gonna do, what my mom was gonna do, what Brandon was gonna do going to the military, everything. This person called like everything. Spot on, like everything.
She knew you were gonna be 6'9" for Halloween.
She knew I was gonna be 6'9". She knew
Four
some
bad
girls gonna
bitches.
ask like shit on my chest. So
Throw up on your dick.
throw up my dick. So, yeah. She knew that you would be Trinity, and that was gonna be Neo.
That's
Oh, watch out.
Hey.
A couple costumes.
Yeah. But yeah, he said like, oh, this person called like everything. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, he's like literally called like literally everything to a T. Like
Crazy.
everything happens like his friends or whatever. I'm like, so I think that definitely people have that gift, but it's like, how do you believe? Because like, there's so many like stories like you see like on Netflix and stuff like that. And it's like, where do like when you're in that moment. So like, have you guys watched The Watcher yet?
Yeah.
I started
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So you seen it, Vanessa?
It's based on a true story.
Yeah. So like, so
The Jersey
say
family.
if you're in that movie, in that situation, not movie, that situation, but that's just like, are you when you're in that moment? Are you like, all right, so this, obviously, I don't, it's not resolved yet. So like, is that paranormal? Is that like even like Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3? If it's based on a true story or whatever. The one that's the Conjuring or whatever like that. So like, if you're in that, in that moment, are you like, you know what, I'm moving out? Or are you like, this isn't me? Like, are you believing that shit? Like, even like The Watcher, like I watched that, I'm like, what? Yo, that's me. I'm moving the fuck
Hell
out.
yeah.
But like, if you're in that moment, are you really doing that? Or are you just like, this is bullshit?
Yeah, I don't think letters would scare me, to be completely honest. Like, yes, I'd be nervous and like I'd read them, but I'd have to get like, I don't know, like dead animals at my door, or I'd have to get like some sort of physical threat to feel like I have to move. But letters, I genuinely don't think would scare me.
Well, first off, I'm not gonna open them. I'm not gonna even see the letter.
I barely check my mail.
Exactly.
Like,
check my mail.
Check my mail. Like,
it was just me.
you're barking up the wrong tree
Yo.
because I don't even know what's in half of my mail.
Same.
I'm pretty sure the IRS is like out to get me, and I have no idea. No idea. I don't even care. I'm just like, oh, you mailed it? Well, yeah, it's tough. I didn't see it.
Oh, I got a ticket in the mail from last year.
Oh,
Oh.
Don't
ask
even know.
Michelle how many fucking tolls she's paid.
Yo, that shit racks up. Be
2.
careful, girl.
Absolutely zero.
She's been on this planet for 20-something years, and she's probably paid 2
Easy
of her.
Pass can literally kiss my ass. I'm looking right at you, Easy Pass. I refuse.
That's
I
my
don't want
nickname,
to.
Easy Pass.
You can kiss my ass, Easy Pass.
Dude, but so if you're in that situation, so like if you're like in the Conjuring or shit like that, like are you like, oh, like this is stupid? Or are you like,
I'm
no,
literally gonna shit myself every single night. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna pee my bed. Like I'm gonna die of a heart attack.
Of fear.
There's no way. Yes, absolutely no way. I love horror. I love scary movies. But the reason why I love watching them is because I'm like, damn, that sucks for them. So I'm more grateful of my life now. Because I'm like, at least I'm not in their position. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine being tortured by a demon or something.
Absolutely not.
Terrifying.
No, that's
I
scary.
would literally lose. I can't live like
That's
that.
so
Yeah,
scary,
seriously,
girl.
I can't.
Glad
And that's why he's like, should you bring the Ouija board? I was like, absolutely fucking
Yeah,
no.
we actually when I was younger, some younger woman used to babysit me and my sister, and her name was actually, I'm not gonna say her name. Anyway, but she used to. Her mom used to go to school with us, and her daughter was like older, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch them." Blah blah blah. Anyway, we used to go to her house where she lived with a man who was like a very good friend of hers, but this man was single.
She
and
used to also watch his daughter.
His daughter, exactly. Yeah. She used to watch his daughter. So his daughter and the man next door to where their beautiful home was the business he owned, which was a funeral home. And the daughter loved to play the Ouija board right next to the funeral
Their house
home.
was connected to the
To
funeral home.
That is so
I think they lived either upstairs or to the
so
side.
scary.
It was crazy.
It was like a little bridge that connected them to the funeral home to the house.
Yeah.
And she would say that she saw like dead people.
Literally.
Constantly.
So we haven't got to that point either. So what is the Ouija board? I genuinely don't know. So like, what's like the premise of it?
It's just from what I know, I think it's just a
board
board
and like it with letters
of
and
letters,
like
to
basically
spell
you
symbols,
call on, you
easy
basically like
words.
call on spirits, and like if a spirit is like if you call it present, like it'll be like yes,
It'll spell shit out
like
for you.
it'll spell shit
It's
out
literally
for
a
you.
board
and
with like all the letters of the alphabet.
and it'll like
And
literally
there's, like,
move
a little
and numbers.
a little triangle piece like this.
That
And if
would
we're all
highlight
playing,
it.
we all put our hands on it.
and then it'll move.
It'll move and like spell shit out. Like
You
yes,
can actually
here.
make your own Ouija board. It's pretty much just like the intentions you have of this flat, like lettered and numbered out surface, and you just like move it around, and that's what I heard. Yeah.
Have you guys done it before?
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
No, but they sell it at Toys R Us if you ever want to
Yeah, they
buy
do.
it.
Bro, they had it at Spirit Halloween today. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I would
They sell
never
it
in a
at
million
Spirit
years.
Halloween.
Has anything happened to you when you done it?
So in middle school, actually, me and my friends used to always play it, and my friend's house that we would play it at was haunted. And one time we were talking to this spirit, and I forgot what his name was, but he said that he lived in like, so in her garage she had like all her Christmas decorations, and you know, like the fake, like the Santa, it was like a big Santa Claus, like life size, like Santa Claus, and he said that he lived in that.
Oh,
And that shit was fucking
What?
scary, bro.
Wait, so how do you say it? Like he's like on the board? He's
Yeah, like he spelled that shit out. He was like, "My name is this. I live in." I forgot what it was, but
My name is San. Wait, who was the name?
I don't know what his name
Oh.
was. It was like a regular name, but he said that he lives in the Santa Claus like fucking like.
Is there any way to make that up? So like, is there anybody behind that or?
I don't know.
Not really.
Not really,
Like,
because
gonna
it's
take a
literally
lot of
like
time.
Everyone's
Yeah.
hands have to
Everybody's
be on
hands
it,
is
and
on
if you
it.
let go, it's like bad or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
You can't let
That's
go.
intense.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it gives me it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
And like
Like,
heebie-jeebies.
When that shit happened, when the spirit told us that, like my friend's face turned like pale, like she was scared, like she ran out.
You know, I'm glad I bring that shit here then because who
That
fuck
shit can
knows?
cling to you, bro. Those spirits.
No, you could bring spirits, and
Yeah.
you don't know what kind of spirit you're gonna bring.
They can cling to your body,
And yeah, and they can like, I'm sure
possess you.
possess you.
You
Oh,
guys-
that's what it was. Yeah, the ghost said it was like possessing the Santa Claus thing or some shit. I don't know. It was fucking scary.
What the
That's
heck?
nuts.
I'm all
Do you guys worry about like if you talk to someone who's like too religious and like they may be like casting spells on you or like some you know. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people do brujeria and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I believe in God, and I believe that
She's like, God, I love
I believe
you.
God. I believe in Jesus.
I love you, Jesus.
I believe in sweet baby Jesus, and I believe in a higher power, and I pray like for protection against people like that. But like, yeah. So I hope I'm protected.
Same.
I
But I believe in it. You know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
people that believe in all different types of things.
And
So
it doesn't
you never
have to
know.
be like
Yeah,
scary
that's
shit.
true.
Like, oh, I'm like gonna curse this person. Like, it could literally be people like just sending you bad, like mal de ojo.
Yeah.
Like, bad intentions. Like,
Yeah.
not wanting the best for you, whatever that is, relationship, career wise. anything. Like I see it that way.
Yep.
I heard
Like salty, jealous people.
Vanessa, so like, do you agree with that? It seemed like it's a hard agreed.
I mean, I do agree. I try to keep my whatever I practice, or if I pray to something, I try to make it positive. I definitely don't have bad intentions when I pray or beg or whatever the case is. I try to keep it positive and light. And
Please don't let me be pregnant this month.
please, I'm not ready. But
Please,
no, I seriously, I don't wish bad on people. I don't
Yeah.
grant. I don't, people, if people say if you believe in God, you believe in the devil, and yeah, but I don't talk to the devil. You know what I mean? Like, I would never pray on something negative. So
Yeah.
I try to keep my
Right.
my prayers positive.
Right.
And
Your intentions.
I could
your-
be mad in moments, but I would never like request something
Wish bad
from
upon
like
anybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, that's just not
Correct.
You see, like, you're holding some thoughts in.
Michelle's like, not me.
She's like, I
Michelle's
I
like,
hope
should I
you
cut
choke
to our
and die.
conversation
I hope you
earlier
choke and
today?
die.
Like,
right,
let's
so-
cut to our conversation where you asked me if he has a peanut allergy. Where we-
So
Like,
Mistress
yeah,
I
did.
wish this person would just croak.
no,
I was like-
literally.
I was like, well, is he allergic to anything? Like, I will dead ass go to his house and just poison.
She was like, I would just literally give him a mouthful of peanuts if that's.
Oh God.
if he was allergic, but anyway.
Besides the
yeah.
point.
No,
It was
I
kind of
don't-
a joke, not really, but
Same thing. I mean, honestly, I knew someone that practiced like that type of like voodoo stuff to get what they want.
Ugh,
And to be honest,
scary.
they're not like, they weren't the happiest people in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it just comes
brings
from a dark spot.
yeah.
such a dark
Yeah, it
energy.
comes from a dark
And every
place.
time that I noticed that I prayed for something, a positive outcome for myself and the other person, even though I didn't want nothing to do with the other person, I always ended up getting a positive like reinforcement from positive praying, not like bad mouthing or be like, Jesus, please help this man get hit by a car. Like, never. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So if you're going through bad things,
Always pray for the positive, even for the other person that's doing the bad things to you, and watch how fast those positive things will come. Because I prayed for it, and literally a week later, boom, it happened.
Damn.
I was like, oh, hell yeah.
hey,
Hell yeah.
so how about you, handyman? So if you're going through some bad things in life and you feel like things are going through a rough, rocky road, what advice do you have to other people to uplift your spirits?
I would probably say to uplift your spirits, I would say find
Yoga.
seriously, but
should help.
meditation and find control over your emotions. Being able to just control how you feel and control how you react is so much stronger. It's so much deeper.
And embrace
than
those
being
emotions too.
impulsive. Embrace it. If you're angry, you're sad, you're hurt, whatever the case may be, just embrace
Feel 'em.
it and feel it and validate
Feel it
it, that
all.
it's
Feel it,
okay
baby.
to feel angry, it's okay to be upset, but also realize what you are grateful for in the moment. Like, yeah, things might be tough, but what are you happy for right now? What's something that could make you feel grateful? And if you don't have anything in your life that would make you feel grateful, then soul search, find
It
new
could
hobbies.
be even down to like the outfit you're wearing, you know, the
Yeah.
phone in your hand,
Just to
the
be
car that
breathing.
you
No,
have.
if you
like,
feel more
to have
happy
another
in a
day.
$2 job lot sweater than in a Balenciaga hoodie, then put on the job lot sweater. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
What are you really trying to satisfy besides your inner happiness? And being able to control my emotions has been something that I'm so glad I have, because I can't imagine being impulsive and being reactant. I just can't.
we
I
would be in
lit-
jail.
No,
I would be
I
in
would.
jail.
Yeah.
I'd have the
So
death
many dead
sentence by
bodies.
now.
Yeah, death sentence.
for
So many dead bodies. I
sure.
would be serving time in Russia.
Put the body in the bag, motherfucker.
No, literally, like
literally.
like Britney, basketball player, move over, because I'm serving in Russia too, because I'm literally just chaotic and a mess.
Griner is her name, by the way.
Brittany Griner. Yeah, move over.
Damn, 9 years for that girl.
That sucks.
Awful.
Terrible.
Sad.
It's definitely terrible.
Sad,
So,
dude.
Clara, so any bad demons or anything like that looking over? So what's your advice? Same thing, or you have anything different to say?
Yeah,
or
same thing. Like, just embrace. Like, let the emotions come and go. You gotta feel it. Don't suppress it. Are you okay?
Naty grabs the gun.
This is my protection.
Right?
that's
Like, that's my advice.
This is my protection.
My peace.
My piece.
same thing. Any difference? No, same thing.
No, same. I would definitely say just embrace your feelings and just remain optimistic. As hard as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds. I know everybody's like, oh my god, everybody says that. Like, no, literally, just be positive. When all shit hits the fan, just be like, you know what? At least I have somewhere to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
You know what? At least I
practice
have a
gratitude.
warm
I have a
blanket.
pillow.
I get to watch TV today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
I
how
love
about you?
that.
How about you, Naty?
I agree. No matter how like hard life gets, you know, because life is always going to throw you some curveballs and stuff. Just try and stay positive. I won't lie, you know, I get some like really dark thoughts, but you are not your thoughts.
Snap.
That is
neck.
true.
But feel your feelings. Like, that's what I would say. Feel your feelings. Your feelings are valid. And get to the core of those feelings. Like, why are you feeling that way? Why are you letting those things trigger you?
Right.
Like, what is it that you have to work on yourself?
Right.
How to better
True that.
yourself?
Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, definitely like for the first like few minutes. But yeah, I just say be positive, be grateful. I mean, every day on earth is a gift. So
Big facts.
Amen.
Ending the Halloween topics off. What's your favorite Halloween movie, Natalia?
I like Halloween Town and Scream.
What-
Scream, a classic.
Thrashers.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen Scream.
What?
Wow,
Never
not
seen
even
Scream.
one of them. There's
Never,
like
not
30.
one. Never
Wow,
seen-
not
never
one.
Seen, never seen one of the 30.
Oh my
One of the
goodness.
30.
One of the 30. I've seen Scary Movie.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
What's your favorite one?
Maybe it is Scary Movie
Two.
because it's
Two.
funny,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes, yeah.
It's Scary Movie.
Two,
Okay, so
yeah.
that's. Wait, I think I did watch Scream. Well, but I'm talking about Scary Movie because that was the.
Yeah, exactly. The Wayne Brothers?
Yeah,
Scary Movie.
Scary
see?
Movie, Scary
Same
Movie.
thing.
And
That's
the
the,
breast
that's the
metal
hood
thing,
classic.
the implant comes out.
Anyone who was a big Scream fan, and the fact that she mistook Scream for Scream is
They're
probably
like,
so insulted
fraud
right now.
ass
Isn't it the
motherfucker.
same mask?
Yes, it's Scream Mask.
So maybe it is Scream. I don't know. I
Yes.
watched like a bunch of
With
them.
the Wayne Brothers.
Yeah, but I watched that one too.
That's
Well, Scary Movie
is
is like a
Spoof.
like a funny spin-off.
Okay,
It
it's
makes
what?
fun of the
Parody,
scary.
parody,
Makes
parody,
parody.
parody,
Makes
parody.
fun of like The Grudge and all
Yeah.
them movies.
Okay, but Scream is Scream the one like where she's home on the phone.
Yeah, so is Scary Movie 2.
But so
So is Scary Movie 2.
so what if I watch both?
What's up? But
That's the scary movie. That's scary.
Scream is the original.
The original scary one.
Scary Movie
It's
is
the funny one.
Yeah,
The
it's the
funny
funny
one.
one.
Were
It's
you
funny
laughing
too?
or were you like...
Nah, they're
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 scary,
not really
one's
funny.
They're not
No, it's
funny?
actually terrifying.
Scary movie
Okay,
is
so
funny,
maybe
though.
it was scary movie.
All right.
I don't like scary movies.
All right,
Oh, I
Michelle.
love that.
All right, Michelle, what's yours?
I don't like horror movies.
Oh, horror movie queen right here.
There's so many.
All right,
they're
pick
But
two.
my favorite, a classic Disney one, safe one, Hocus Pocus, obviously.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh,
so
lame.
boring. Pick a better
Jesus,
one.
For real.
But I'm talking about my PG version. And
No, pick.
Okay.
It's Halloween,
favorites.
bitch.
All right, Halloween. I fucking like Jeepers Creepers and fucking Freddy Krueger.
exactly.
Alright,
Fucking
yeah.
shit.
That scared the shit out of me. Actually, I hate it. They scare me so much I don't watch them.
Where's Freddy Krueger?
The first one. The first one of any.
Nightmare
scares
on
the
Elm
shit.
Street.
Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right,
Freddy Krueger.
Hereditary. Fucking
I have mine.
Bro,
What?
that movie
What?
scarred
me for life.
Yo.
Hereditary is forever scary.
I watched that in New Hampshire last Halloween in the fucking. It was a cabin in the middle of the woods. I was
you're
high
an
as
idiot.
No,
shit.
thank you. I would shit
Oh,
myself.
High as
Hell
fuck,
no.
bro. I was traumatized.
Now
I'd
the
probably
part
be
where she like
crying.
squirms out of
Yes.
the room in the fucking air. Yeah, I'm goody. I'm so good. Yeah. No,
What movie is this?
I never
Hereditary.
She
It's
literally.
like the-
Also
squirmed-
Pet Cemetery. Such a good one.
Pet
The
Cemetery.
new one.
Here we
The
go.
new
That's
one.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery, the
I say
new
Hocus
one.
Pocus. Come on now.
I know, but I was
We're
Don't
horror
be a bitch.
movie
I do-
fucking
come-
queens.
Hocus Pocus is my
All right.
The funny
F
one.
the
funny
ahead.
one.
I'm not a scary movie person either, to be honest.
Red flag.
What? That's a red flag?
Yeah.
Okay, Pet Cemetery.
Damn.
I like.
I'm a red flag too.
Hereditary, Pet Cemetery are my fucking favorite movies of all fucking time. Whoever likes those, I want to.
Do you like Saw, like things like that, like gory?
No.
I like The Conjuring.
Conjuring. Nah, Conjuring is creepy. No, that's scary.
Conjuring.
Yeah,
Conjuring. Not the Conjuring. The
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
That's based on a true story. That's fucking scary.
Conjuring.
that
The
shit's
Conjuring. You know, I've seen. No, honestly,
Conjuring.
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 Why are you making it a verb?
Conjuring. Conjuring.
Conjuring.
You know how to read.
Something like that. The Paranormals I've seen, but yeah, The Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Oh my god.
Conjuring. All right.
Conjuring.
Here we go.
I'm not saying it on purpose. I'm fucking up. I guess those maybe. I don't know. I don't watch scary movies like that. I don't watch like any. I've never seen any of the Jason movies, any of the Freddy movies. I've never seen any of those shits.
Jason is kind of like dumb.
Is it? I've never seen any of them, so I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't. I've never gotten into any of those, but
All right.
Yeah.
the
Cool.
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Oh my god.
I keep fucking up. But yeah, I'm not the biggest.
Conjuring.
I guess Hocus Pocus. How about you, Clara?
Ah, you see?
Yeah, I'm going to Disney, Disney ones.
Damn.
I've seen a lot of scary stuff in my life. Let me tell you.
So I didn't.
Let me tell you. Okay,
Not
go, Clara.
movie-wise. I didn't like this movie until I was an adult, but A Nightmare Before Christmas. I used to hate that movie as a kid. I was like, ew, this shit creeps me out. But I
The
like
Disney
it
movie?
Yeah, it's like the Tim Burton one.
Yeah, I've never
the
seen
Tim Burton
it.
one.
Never seen it.
It's like the animated one.
Yeah.
But also, I love like the 80s, 90s, like Halloween movies. Like,
porn?
No, this is actually very scary stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually scared. A lot of
Yeah.
things. Movies. They're so good.
Wait, what?
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 No, like those movies are actually really good.
Which ones?
All of them.
Hey, what?
what?
Oh, no. Sorry. I thought she was talking about the one with the
What the
with the characters. That were just saying.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, I hate that movie. I'm so scared of it.
No, I love it.
I was
You
scared
like
of it as a kid.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice?
Oh my God, Beetlejuice used to scare the
Beetlejuice.
shit
Yeah, I used
out of me when I
to
was a
scare
kid.
the
Bro.
shit out of me as a kid.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Beetlejuice would
that
like
movie
make
was
me
scared the
cry.
shit out of me. I don't know why.
Bro, me too.
Yeah.
That shit was creepy.
Oh,
I've
how about the
never
monsters
seen
under
it.
the bed, girl?
Oh, the Disney one.
Yeah, I'd be shitting
That
myself.
used to
I
really
never
do it
watched
for me.
Coward the
Courage
Cowardly
the
Dog. Courage the
That was
Cowardly
a
Dog.
scary ass cartoon.
Coward
Yes.
was a scary ass
It's-
cartoon.
That
I'm
was
like,
a
yo,
scary-
fuck this fucking show. Get the hell out of here.
Not gonna lie, that did scare me. I think that's what started. I feel like my terror like obsession was
Yeah.
Really?
Courage,
I-
courage. Yeah,
Courage,
same.
courage.
Courage and
The
the
cowardly dog.
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
God damn it!
God damn it.
All right, so how about you, handyman?
Handyman.
Handy woman.
One of my favorite horror movies is probably
Hocus Pocus.
It's all of ours.
No, I just had it. I would probably say the Annabelle movies are pretty good.
Yeah, those are so creepy. Dolls creep me the fuck out.
Oh, I guess it. I like it. It's a good one.
The new
Nah,
one?
I don't like
I got
clowns.
chills.
The new one or the old one?
I don't like
The-
clowns.
The new one.
No, I don't fuck with clowns like in real
That's
life.
scary, bro.
So.
I feel
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
They have
Yo,
chills
Yeah, it
down
is.
my
she's scared.
down.
Role play, me, Michelle. I'm into
scared.
clowns. I'm gonna fuck you as a clown.
Nah, I
No?
don't fuck with clowns at all.
No?
Who am I? The little boy that gets eaten alive and goes to save his little boat?
Well, little girl. Let's say you're a little boat. But yes, I'm the clown.
Actually, hold on. You're gonna regret saying this.
Oh,
It is based
am I?
off of the John Clint.
Casey?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he raped and killed like about 30
Okay,
something
nice way to fucking turn
little
the other
boys.
way. Jesus
little
Christ.
boys. So
Well, I
you
said
might
you're-
want to take that
I
back.
said you're a little girl. What the fuck?
Hey,
Jesus.
sorry. I
Okay,
had to
because raping
say-
little girls is better than
Little
raping
girl.
boys.
But she's 23. Jesus. God, I'm cutting that
I'm
out.
23. Oh,
See?
I look it. She said, "Oh,
So she's into it. So
Oh
back
my
to
god,
Vanessa.
someone told me that this week. I was like,
right.
thanks. That made me feel so good.
Guys, that was the Halloween edition, which yeah, boy 6ix9ine with Handy Woman Fitness Nessa Palacio. I fucked that up the first like 18 times. I put Nessa Palacio for the first time. Fitness Palacio. It's Vanessa. Follow her on Instagram. Yes. Make sure you give her that like, that follow, that subscribe, and make sure you tap into all her workouts and hit her up if you need any fitness workouts. And make sure you follow Clara C. Vega. Make sure you follow your boy Explorer F on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok. Everything is all my shit. Explorer F, EG Power Thunder. Make sure you follow Meech.love with 2 L's. And Miva by Skin.
Oh, Skin by Miva.
Miva by Skin.
I'm dyslexic today.
The whole episode
Skin
again.
by Miva.
God damn it. That's the plug so she can come in and correct me. And make sure you follow the View Monopoly.
The Monopoly View.
Stop.
Come on, Conjurer.
And the Perez Natalia.
The Natalia Perez. What are you doing, bro?
And make sure you follow all that. Make sure you follow and the Austin Halloween Adventures of the Twins.
Yes.
They'll be here right now. Make sure
Put
you
it
follow.
here.
Hey, make sure you follow here. The NOLA experiences with your boy Swerve F.
Yes,
Esh, get
stay
it, baby.
tuned.
And 2023 New Orleans experiences with all
That
of
was
us.
like a crazy hunt. Spooky.
Skull Gang.